Hoje é uma celebração da arte do grande Chris Doyle, o Christopher Doyle, que acreditamos no festival que é um dos maiores, se não mesmo o grande nome da direção de fotografia hoje em dia. Alguém que trabalhou com o Gus Van Sant, com o Wong Kar-wai, com grandes cineastas e vamos ter aqui uma surpresa. Ele preparou aqui uma série de filmes que ele próprio fez, de excertos de outros filmes. Chama-se Voyage Through the Films, e vai ser para quem gosta de cinema e quem gosta de luz e arte, vai ser uma tarde muito bem passada. Only to be with you. I have run, I have crawled, I have scaled these city walls, these city walls. Only to be with you. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I have kissed honey lips, felt the healing fingertips. It burned like fire, this burning desire. I have smoked with the tongue of angels. I have held the hand of the devil, was warm in the night. I was cold as a stone.
Thank you for coming. Can I leave now? They said I don't have to translate into Portuguese. If it's anybody who doesn't understand my ridiculous accent, please raise your hand and we will translate, okay? No, seriously, I'm just in case, okay? So, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That's why I'm in Lisbon tonight. Thank you very much for being here. Obrigado. Most people ask me, what is your best film? And I say, it's the next film. It has to be. I don't know, some of you I think of film kind of people. There's a shot in Fallen Angels. There's one shot, one single image. And it will be with me for the rest of my life. Because I think I fucked up. But you won't even know, and I'm not going to tell you. Where I compromised. We were using such wide-angle lenses. And then I used an 18mm lens, which in normal world, that's very wide angle. But to me, it was like a close-up lens. Most nights when we make a film, you say, shit, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? And it's a mixture of energy or focus or, just being there. And I think that's why the next film will always be the best film. Because you have to want more from yourself than you can do, actually. As you probably know, there's this guy called Wong Kar-wai. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. We have to talk about Wong Kar-wai again tonight? So Wong Kar-wai says to me, we've done a few films together and some of them are okay. It's not my fault, don't blame me. And so Wong Kar-wai usually says to me, is that all you can do, Chris? And he's right. And sometimes he says, yes, fucker, that's all I can do. Or you say, shit, maybe I'm not focused enough, or maybe I'm not concentrating enough, or maybe I can do better. But I think that question is very important. And then when I worked Neil Jordan, I worked a film with Neil Jordan, and he says, wow, Chris, that's so beautiful. I said, won't happen again. Because it won't happen again. Because we did it at this moment together, in this space, with these people. Of course it won't happen again, and it shouldn't happen again, because that's true to us. That's what we did.
I can feel the plane coming to a landing, descending, the sky is shifting, I shift my understanding. Time has no ending, time has no ending, time has no ending, time has no ending.
show this is because I think, because I have no formal education, and I don't recommend that's a good idea for everybody, but the great pleasure of what I do is it's how I am. So the work and the life and the days and being here with you now, it's the same stuff. It has this wonderful, of course, the beer helps, but it has this wonderful, what's the word? It comes from the same place. The process is, I wake up in the morning and I see this. And it reminds me of where I came from, which is about, a desert. I was born in a country which is 90% desert. It's called Australia, okay? But it's also sea, like this wonderful place we are in now. So I think that the natural environment, as we have here in this country, informs very much how you are, how you respond to light, how you see things, as I saw here, and how it energizes or pushes you in a direction. The real light is the existing light of the compound, of the space, and so you work backwards from what you have. Again, it's kind of like lighting the desert. You basically, we had to work with what was existing and try to enhance it a little bit. But it's it's the same. It's like lighting the desert. It's an urban environment that we just try to enhance to make it actually filmable. I think the relationship between the camera and an actor is like that. It is this wonderful giving. I always say there's only three people in cinema. One is the person in front of the camera, the third is the audience, and then there's me. No, really, it's true. Because I'm the closest person to the actor always, because the camera is here. When the actor gives something to the camera, they're giving it to the audience. So the camera person is actually a bridge, So actually we're just regenerating the energy. But I don't know, I think some of you have made films. What happens is, if you're working a 20-hour day and, you're in the middle of the desert and you're sweating all day, or, you're having, trying to work out how things go, it's tough. It's tough. It takes a lot of energy out of you. So how do you regain the energy? Now, some people go home to their family. Some people make food. I make collage, like this one. We made a film. I've made many films in Thailand, but this is probably, I think it's my first totally Thai film. And in the story, there are two characters, and they're in a space. They're in a house, and they don't speak the same language. So there's a sense of isolation, and there's a sense of and it becomes a love story, basically. And they're getting to know each other, but they come from very distant spaces. So slowly. And it's the house, it's the space, it's the process, it's time that gets them together. So we were in Thailand, close to Bangkok, because part of the film takes place in Bangkok. So we had to find somewhere. And we discovered this house. And I said, this is it. This is the third character in the film. This is a major, the house is a character. And the producer said, it's mafia people. We have to pay them. You have to sleep with her mother. The usual stuff, You know how it is, right? Yeah. He has this problem all the time. So, and I said, and then to me it was like, yeah, we could shoot another house, but the film would be 60% different. So have a look. I mean, I think I was right. There is the thing, I think, again, hopefully we share tonight, hopefully, the integrity of beer is, the integrity of art, I'm sorry. I don't know. Thank you so much for coming. It's all about people for me, as it is tonight. It's very much about this incredible journey that we've been privileged to give through others, mostly, who happen to be people who care about what we do. And our job is to become artists in order to make art. You don't do it the other way around. You don't try to make art. You try to become an artist. Means you... to me, that's the most important journey, that we should work towards becoming artists. Therefore, maybe what we make is art. At the moment, in this particular period of history, it's the other way around. People think we're going to make art, but they're not artists. They're not there yet. They're not, We know, and I'm sure many of you know, that the film schools tell you that you're going to be a filmmaker. But if you have nothing to say, why the fuck, Who's going to listen to you? I'm sorry, that's the truth. If you have something to say, everyone will listen to you. My experience and my wonderful journey is that we make something, for example, in the Mood for Love, which is totally Chinese, but it's universal. We make something that's totally Thai, Last Life in the Universe, Rabbit-Proof Fence, but it's totally universal because you understand what it's like to lose your parents. You understand what it's like to be taken away from your home. That's it. That's what we should work towards. You have to make Portuguese films from your heart. Then the world will understand who you are. Please. That's why I'm here today. Very much, with great sincerity. You know where you come from. You're the only ones who can say this stuff. You're the only ones who can celebrate your Portuguese. Yeah, I love the word Portuguese. I think I want to make, me and Lady Gaga want to.